individual from Ohio, Representative Ryan.
The gentleman from Ohio is recognized.
I thank the distinguished chair. We shall pay any price. We shall bear any burden. We shall support any friend, oppose any foe to ensure the survival and the success of liberty. President Kennedy's inaugural address. And here we stand in the most powerful country, in the most powerful legislative body, voting on an issue of freedom, of liberty, the basic foundation of this country. And I am proud that this is a bipartisan effort to support the Ukrainian people and the Ukrainian leadership, because they have paid the ultimate sacrifice. They are bearing the ultimate burden. And so it is appropriate for us, as this monster, Vladimir Putin, invades a free country, blackmails the neighbors around energy issues, scares all of Eastern Europe and all of Europe, and in conjunction with the support of China, who looked the other way and said, well, just wait till after the Olympics. There's a lot at stake here. This is about much more than just Ukraine. This is about freedom around the world. And I agree with what the chairman said and so many other speakers. We cannot let Vladimir Putin gain 1 inch of soil in Ukraine. Not 1 inch. You can't reward bad behavior. You can't reward violence. And that is what we will be doing. So I rise in support of this bill. I support the $33 billion that the president has proposed this morning. I support getting airplanes. I asked the gentleman, chairman.
Gentleman's time is up.
I yield the gentleman another minute.
The gentleman is recognized.
So we need to continue this process, not 1 inch of soil. Because when you're in Ohio, or you're in a lot of countries, like Mr. Pasquarello said, you're in New Jersey, or states like New Jersey or Ohio, where we have people from Ukraine and from Poland and from Lithuania, and those ties run deep. There are family members, friends that they've lost, that have gotten killed, slaughtered by a monster. So we need to keep going. Planes, the $33 billion that the president wants, this process expedites all that. We should look at what we need to do to China if they continue to support Russia in this effort. And I think in a bipartisan way, we need to come together around a whole-of-government approach. We need to get natural gas from eastern Ohio to eastern Europe, from western Pennsylvania to eastern Europe, from West Virginia and New York to eastern Europe, and knock the legs out of Vladimir Putin. Whole-of-government approach, be aggressive, not 1 inch of territory, and make sure we ensure the survival and the success of liberty.